rapaziada, de boa? Lobo na área. Hoje estamos aqui de volta para mais um vídeo aqui, né? Hoje estamos aqui num Call of Duty. Call of Duty não, Call of Juarez, né? Fazendo um conteúdo aí pra vocês aí, né? Mais um conteúdo aí. Só ver um bagulho aqui, rapaz. Esse áudio aqui tá meio complicado, né? Aí, eu acho que agora tá melhor. Estamos aqui em um lugar aqui. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Tinha sensibilidade, ó. Pega sensibilidade. Ó. Mas dá pra jogar assim. Ah, as vacas aqui.
Stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Is he with us? Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will! Spread out, goddammit!
They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Agora lasca.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Acabou minha bala.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut
These
off.
some bitches running.
Filha da puta, cara.
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Você pode escapar do tiro quando seu
It would be a
você
turkey
está.
shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Oh.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Watch your flank!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that,
You
I
all
was
be
inside.
dead, you bastards.
None the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat in a trap.
Foi, meu
You
amigo.
think you can kill me too?
And upstairs, I found Billy
How about
and
that?
Charlie Bolton.
Huh? You like that?
Habilidoso, muito esperto, jovem e letal. Billy Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Porra, acabou minha barra.
I can keep this up all day.
I think I got one.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side." Suckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Those poor sons of bitches are done.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack,
Esse cara aqui é...
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves,
Tá
please
porra.
continue.
please call me Silas. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Making my way past the passing fallen foe.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
You or me?
Oh, essa daqui é brava, tá?
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with it, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Escaravara, velho.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat
Foi aí.
Garrett.
I
Foi o
read that
que
you
o
went toe to
xerife...
toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that
Que
tacked on tin
desgraça,
star.
traçou ele. Ó o xerife. Orgulhoso, bonitão, desajeitado.
You challenged him to a showdown.
Desafiou ele.
You read that in a
Leu
dime
isso no
novel?
livro. No livreto
It said
para...
he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Oxi. Entendi isso aí, né? Já tinha apertado pra ir.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Traga os cavalos.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
É, doido, esse cara quer deixar o bagulho no
So what
difícil.
happened? Did Garrett
Entendeu?
arrest you?
Yeah, after I
Esse
came
jogo
to,
aqui tem como não.
bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
A busca por Bob Bryant teve que esperar enquanto Silas para correr. Isso pode economizar tempo ou salvar sua vida. Esse sentimento só pode ser usado depois de o medidor estar completamente carregado.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Ah, eu tô preso aqui.
He was with John Kinney's gang.
Ele tava
They
com
were
um
sworn
bando,
enemies of
com um
Billy's
bando de
regulators.
John Kinner.
Why were you after him?
Porque
I owed that
nossa,
son of a
filho
bitch
da
a
mãe
bullet for what he'd
merecia
done
uma
to me
bala
and
pelo
mine.
que fez.
Instead, all I got for
Em
myself
vez
was a
de
goddamn
não
death
conseguir,
sentence.
foi maldito.
Luckily, it was right around then
Eu
that I
só
heard Billy make his move.
Mais ou menos.
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's
Espingarda,
mean-ass shotgun.
marrom. Ó. Hitler calibre 10, muito marcado. Pode cortar um homem em dois.
I
Marcado é
saw
foda.
Billy through the window.
E Billy pela janela e ele gritou pra fugir pelos telhados. Então fugir.
Anybody see Billy?
Oxi,
Son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
The
Os caras
kid's
tão aqui no
escape
teto.
raised a huge ruckus.
Descartando o teto.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow
Aí é
a man clear
complicado.
off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for it.
Oh my god.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could.
Errei. Errei de otário, velho. Foi de otário, quer ver?
Anybody see him?
Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family
Ele
a
fez muito
grievous harm.
mal a
But
mim
I
e
knew
minha
if I was
família.
ever gonna find him,
Mas
I
sabia
would
que
need
se
to get my
quisesse achar ele
ever-loving
tinha que
ass out of
tirar
there.
meu lindo traseiro.
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
Não deu pra ler o resto.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Ué, essa arma só tem 2 balas? Filho da puta tá lá em cima. Porra!
I'm here. He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Essa arma é uma bosta porque só tem 2 balas nela. Mas também quando ela pega.
Let's do
Get your headstone!
There's children here.
We can take him!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those 4-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. Your price is too high, if you ask me.
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
Fica aí, pô.
I've got this.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy sent me to it. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Filha da puta!
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
Se tu for, você vai largar essa arma. Tá,
They all thought I was Billy.
esse bagulho aí que você tá carregando, vai, Zé.
Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight
Cadê?
to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
Dança, dança! Caramba, caramba. Só acho que a bala não chega aí.
We're gonna be in deep shit when that gets back.
Acabou a bala.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stable at the edge of town.
Porra, esse cara não morre não.
Save your ass, taking out Bob
Acho que o Billy só perde matando o Lobo. O Billy não matou o Lobo. Claro que matou ele, acabou de subir o Lobo. Sei eu porque o Bob veio atrás de mim, o bravo veio feito um touro. Oi, Bob. Eu disse acho melhor assim me deixar em... Acho que não, rapaz, não.
So we stood there in the middle of the street,
Então,
eyeball
ficamos
to
lá
eyeball.
em pleno.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Ajuste a posição da sua mão usando A e D para sacar mais rápido e depressa.
I killed him in a fair fight.
Matei ele numa lata justa, todo mundo viu.
Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught.
Agora.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Então pra onde?
Mexico.
México. Até eu perceber que ninguém tava procurando por mim. Aí acabei trabalhando com Juarez. Fui contratado por eles para encontrar o Cawboy. Um bando de foras da lei mais violento do condado de Juarez, liderados pelo próprio. Eles devem ter pagado muito. Na verdade não, mas eu tinha minhas próprias razões para ir atrás dele. Fica muito difícil de ler, passa muito rápido a legenda. Vamos lá, hein?
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the Cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, This time it was a different bastard I was after.
Mas não, dessa vez eu tava atrás de outro
I came upon them
desgraçado.
robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Errou!
Get him!
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Caralho, levaram todo mundo da carroça.
It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They were fearing great numbers from above and rained down lead.
Ok,
over
índio isso
helpless
aqui?
enemies' heads.
Puta que pariu.
Making use of the high ground and whatever else they had.
É índio, meu.
The Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What
Filho
happened
da-
to the Cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's Cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding
Oxi.
my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Não era índio? Era índio, hein?
See, at the time,
Agora
I
virou
was still
cowboy.
pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the Cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Porra!
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful
Gino,
fury
Max.
was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way
Oh.
out of my predicament.
Tem como não? Muito negro, viado.
I ran ahead as if the devil
Ah, já
himself was
bala.
after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Ai,
I
ai.
just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
Corre virando, corre virando, corre
There
virando.
wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking?
Ai, caralho.
Going up against a gang like this.
Corre virando, corre virando. Vai disfarçar, corre virando pra disfarçar a bala.
I just
Ai,
kept running,
ai,
not
ai.
knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened.
E que porra é
Like
essa?
manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like
Tinha os
an
restos
Apache
de uma
woman.
até de uma.
The old weapon next to him
Parecia
supplied me with some
arma
much
ao lado
needed
dele.
ammunition.
Me forneceu. Como assim?
That Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
É um índio isso aqui. Ah, me deu bala.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of
4.
dynamite to go
Aperte
along
4
with that ammo.
para selecionar o dinamite. Ou aperte o G para arremessar rapidamente. Ah, não. E aperte o G para arremessar rapidamente.
That stroke of
Ah,
good
agora eu
fortune
faço.
even the odds that bolstered my confidence. It was
Agora eu vou
time
fazer
to
um bem
turn the
bolado
tables.
aí.
Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that.
Aí vocês vão correr, meu amigo.
I came at them like a wild. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Porra é essa? Brinquedo. Rancinza. Ruim pra diacho.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs.
Porra!
Coming for you! A little
Dano
stealth
do
might
caralho
be
que esse
more
cara tá
satisfying,
dando.
perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I
Ai.
knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old
Ah, essa
man
arma é
off
lenta.
that gun.
Mas também quando pega, meu amigo. Desgraça a pessoa toda, tá? Você é doido. Vou até aproveitar e usar uma habilidade aqui. Aumentar a capacidade. Ó, esse aqui é bom. Aí pegou. Deu sorte que a bala ainda não chega aí, né? Ai, caralho. Porra, não chega de jeito nenhum a bala.
Most everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Peraí. Eu tenho um brinquedinho aqui pra ele.
You one stupid zombie.
Porra, não pegou? Porra, não pegou.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the old K Corral.
É. Rapaz. Mas é isso,
A few
rapaziada.
weeks after that
Vou
dust
deixando
up at
esse
the
vídeo por
OK
aqui. Espero
Corral,
que vocês
I
tenham
was still
gostado.
after Johnny
Se
Ringo.
tiverem gostado, deixa o like, se inscreve no canal. Ative o sininho para receber todas as notificações de vídeos novos. E é nóis, valeu!